Hi guys. Today I am going to explain about BGP synchronization requirements. So it is confusing words most of the engineers. So it says that a route must be known by an IGP before it may be advertised to BGP peers. So मेरे कहने का मतलब ये हुआ कि let's suppose that we have a scenario कि 3 राउटर है, राउटर 1 कनेक्टेड टू राउटर 2 एंड राउटर 3. सो हमारा R1 और R2 जो है ये IBGP में है, 1 2 इट्स एस नंबर, और जो R2 से R3 के बीच का जो कम्युनिकेशन है ये EBGP के थ्रू हो रहा है. सो लेट सपोज कि अगर कोई लूप बैक यहाँ से एडवर्टाइज होके बीजीपी के थ्रू एडवर्टाइज्ड है, आईबीजीपी से होते हुए यहाँ गया और इट विल ट्रांसफर टू his route on R3. So how is it possible? Because R1 will take this based route will share to his neighbor. Is it right? So it's right. And then based R2 routes also advertise into EVGP neighbor on R3. So we can check. By default in version 4 it is disabled. Synchronization rule is disabled. But earlier version 3 this problem came synchronization rule requirement before version 3. So this situation is raised before version 3. So it's also a questions for interview purpose. So अभी बेसिकली आपको स्टार्ट से मैं दिखाता हूँ ये एक्चुअल में है क्या. सो जैसा आपको मैंने अभी डायग्राम में एक्सप्लेन किया, एज इट इज कॉन्फ़िगर्ड हियर. सो लेट्स इज सो जैसा कि आप R1 पे देख सकते हैं कि इंटरफेस की आईपी ये रही. राउटर बीजीपी में मैंने सिर्फ लूपबैक 1 को एडवर्टाइज किया है और सिर्फ नेवर की कमांड है फॉर आईजीपी कॉन्फ़िगरेशन and its neighbor is formed. So same as it is on R2 पे भी देख सकते हैं कि 0 और 0/1 पे this IP configured. सिर्फ I have created only neighbors. Otherwise I didn't do anything. And its also neighbor is formed. On R3, let's see, it's also IP is configured, router BGP is configured, and neighborship is formed. So let's see where no synchronization rule. I mean, it's version 4. So synchronization rule is off by default. It means disabled. So I am showing you on R3. See, and R3, R1 also, and on R2 भी को शो करके दिखा दो. यहाँ आप देख सकते हैं चेंज कलर चेंज करता हूँ मैं. सो यहाँ आपको दिख रहा होगा नो सिंक्रोनाइजेशन एंड इट्स वर्जन 4. आपको मैंने दिखा दिया. अब लेट्स सी कि रूट्स जो R3 को एडवर्टाइज हो रहे हैं या नहीं हो रहे हैं. बेसिकली आपका डिसेबल्ड है तो R3 पे वी विल गेट रूट्स. So as you can see, let's start from R1. Do show IP BGP all. So you can see this is the base route for R1. it will advertise on R2 to show IP BGP all. Yeah, obviously it will BGP always said that BGP our base route will advertise to our neighbor, and see on R2 also it is a base path will say to EBGP neighbor also. Do show IP BGP all something, and here sorry, I want tables, and after that I'm also showing you the routing table. Do show IP route. As you can see, it is learning here, but I will change things. We will go on version 3 conditions of BGP. So let's enable BGP synchronization router BGP 1 2 and synchronization rule. I'm going to enable on R2. So what effect will happen after do clear IP BGP star. So let's see on R3 what is happening. So it is best for R1, no issue. See, it's a base route will give to R2 to show IP BGP all. So it is giving, but it's not a base route. Then it will not kept in his routing table. Do show IP route, you can see, and obviously it's not base route. Then R3 will not receive this route. Let's check. In BGP table is blank and routing table also. So अब हम ये करेंगे कि अब ये कंडीशंस मैच होगी जो आपको मैंने डिस्प्ले पे लिख रखा है, ये वाली. A route must be known by an IGP. So इसके लिए हमको R1 R2 R2 के ऊपर जो लूप बैक 1 रिसीव हो रहे हैं, ये जो लूप बैक इसके ऊपर रिसीव हो रहा है, बट राउटिंग टेबल में लर्न तो कर नहीं रहा है, चाहे वो R2 हो और R2 हो या R3. सो बेसिकली हमको लूप बैक R2 राउटर के ऊपर चाहिए, तो हम कोई IGP प्रोटोकॉल यूज कर लेते हैं. हमारे ख्याल से OSPF अच्छा होगा, OSPF ही यूज कर लेते हैं, ज़्यादा हेडेक तो रहेगी नहीं इसमें. और R3 router OSPF 1 2 and I'm going to advertise network 1.1.12.1, but I'm enabling OSPF on this LAN segment, and area will be obviously 0, and simultaneously I also advertise this route in OSPF because I want to get the effect of synchronization in big picture. So it's also advertised. Let's go to R2 router BGP offset router OSPF 1 2 and network. I will enable OSPF on E0 by 0 of R2. That's IP is 1.1.12.2 and it's wildcard, you can say area 0. So now it's enable and it is saying that OSPF neighborship has been loading and from full, all routes are reset. So now you can see, let's see, router BGP. Let's check the BGP table. Do show IP BGP all. So it is showing a base route but with R code, means repeater, don't worry. Let's check routing table also. Do show IP BGP do show IP route. See, obviously it will get from OSPF, because the AD value of OSPF route is 110, but in case of IBGP the AD value is 200. That's why it is not learning via BGP codes, but it learns via OSPF. So let's check. It's time to prove our requirement. So check. First of all, I will check the BGP table on R3. It is getting this routes, and let's check the route table also. It's also getting it. So finally, it is said that a route must be known by an IGP. Means one is getting on R2 via IGP before before it may be advertised to BGP. It is your choice. You are going to advertise or not. It is your choice. That's why it may be advertised to BGP pair. So IGP learn route, it will send to EGP level. That's why we are getting 111 route on R3. So if anybody ask or might be interviewer will ask this question, don't be confused. Tell him that BGP synchronization rule is that a route must be known by an IGP before it may be advertised to BGP peer. So थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग. आपको अगर वीडियो अच्छा लगे होगा तो आप सब्सक्राइब एंड लाइक जरूर कीजिए.